guys, Dale Valor here from Modern Valor Dating. Listen, today we are extending our series on great date locations, places that you can go that are outside of the box, whether it's a pandemic or no pandemic. All these ideas are great ideas, and the thing that's really cool about it, man, is that, you know, oftentimes guys are always asking, where can I take a girl? You know, like I don't want to do just a dinner and a movie type of thing because, well, why would you? Because that's lame as hell. So the thing being, man, we're trying to give you ideas that are outside of the box, that are creative, that show that you put some forethought into it. And it's places that she's going to want to go and things that she's going to want to do. So today what we're doing is we're talking about being at the gym and going on a gym date, all right, and how to talk to girls at the gym, all right. So we're here at, well, a gym, and I'm going to have my man Louise from Beyond the Weight Room on here with me, and we're going to be talking about different concepts as far as bringing a girl to the gym for a date, or talking to that girl that you see over there on the treadmill and you're like, damn, I kind of want to talk to her, but, you know, she's in a full sprint right now, and I'm mad sweaty myself. You know, how are you going to do that? So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to hop into it right now. Let's go!
Hey guys, just wanted to take this quick time out just to remind you, if you're getting value out of these videos, man, subscribe to the channel. We don't want you to miss anything because we're dropping so much content. We're giving out so much value that it's important for you as somebody who is watching this, who's getting the value, you know, we want to get it to you as easily as possible. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, thumbs up the video, and comment and tell us what you think of each and every video and what kind of content you would like to see us do. All right, so we're going to hop back into the video. Let's go.
Number one, how to talk to girls at the gym, right? So this is a question that comes up so much on our IGTV. You know, I get direct messages about this. I've seen it come up in our Facebook group from time to time. And, you know, and it makes sense, right? You're in a physical environment. You know, you're over there lifting weights. You know, you got the testosterone going. And you see those cuties at the gym, you know, wearing their gym pants.
Gym sharp.
Yeah. you know, their yoga pants, whatever, you know. So here's the thing, man. You know, I wanted to get my man Louise in the video here with me today because, look, firstly, he's a personal trainer. And so he's around this all the time, you know, and Louise has got game. So we were talking, I was like, hey man, why don't you jump in on this video with me? And he was like, okay. And so we made it happen. So here's the deal, man. When you are working out at the gym, you see a girl that you potentially want to kick it with, what is your approach?
Yeah. So I think the first thing you want to be aware of is to not mess it up before you even go up to her. And the reason why I'm saying this is because most guys, if they see a girl that they like at the gym, they will stare at her for 15 to 20 minutes before they go up and say anything to her.
3-second rules right out the window.
So the thing is, like, if you're a girl, you know that all the guys are looking at you, especially if you're wearing specs, if you're sexy, you know that already. You know that you're hot. And it's very easy to tell when a guy is looking at you, checking you out. Mm-hmm. And so, as a girl, if you see that guy's been checking you out for the past 15 minutes, and he hasn't made a move yet, well, you're gonna start questioning, what does this guy want? Why is he looking at me?
Right.
And you're already gonna mess up and be categorized as a creepy guy. So, listen, if you're a guy watching this, you know that it only takes about 1.2 seconds for you to be like, yeah, that girl's attractive, but she's not. So, that's the first thing you gotta do, is not mess it up before you go up to her. If you see a girl that you like, okay, cool, cute girl. From there, what you want to do is just want to be aware of what she's doing. Because if she's sprinting the treadmill, if she's doing squats, you want to just wait until she's done doing that exercise. That's, I would say, step number one.
Yeah, you know, and I think those are all solid points. Basically, let me summarize it a little bit. I think that calibration is something you really, really want to consider because, again, yeah, if she's, you know, she's killing it on the treadmill, something like that, you're not going to walk up and start talking to her because, I mean, that's common sense. But you know, another thing too is that, you know, when you go to approach a girl at the gym, you have to recognize, look, you know, people are kind of in their zone,
yeah.
right? You know, they got their headphones in, and it's almost a universal sign for leave me alone.
Yeah.
And so, you know, try to find, and this is me personally, try to find the areas that are common areas where people are kind of talking. You know, maybe like at the front desk when they're signing in, maybe, you know, getting a drink of water, you know, they're walking to the locker room or from the locker room or something like that. Not when they're actually in the zone of working out. You know what I mean?
With that being said, because you're in the gym, you're moving from exercise to exercise, there will never be a perfect time for you to approach her. So, yeah, maybe wait around a little bit, but don't wait too much because then what's going to happen is that she's going to end up leaving and you're going to miss your chance.
Perfect. All right, we're going to hop into number 2. Let's get it. Number 2. How to approach. We talked about calibration. We talked about not messing up before you go to approach. So, okay, fine. You know, you figured it out. Now, what are you going to do? How are you going to approach? Louise, what do you usually do?
So I think the first thing is once you figure out a good time to actually go and talk to her, listen, when you go up to someone in the gym, regardless of you're male or female, the first thing that is going to pop into their minds, what does this guy want? Does he want my bench? Does he want my exercise? Does he want something from me? What does he want? So I think it's important to approach and kind of just let her know that you're there. Let her feel your presence before you even say anything. Wait until most people listen to music when they're, you know, say 90% of people. And I feel like oftentimes guys will start speaking before the girl has even had a chance to take out the headphone.
Yeah, good point.
You know?
Good point.
So it's very important that whatever you choose to say, that she understands what you're saying. Because you don't want to start with her saying what. Like I said, you only get 2 or 3 what's, right?
Yeah,
2, right?
Exactly.
So I would say that it's not so much what you say, but making sure that she hears what you're saying. From there, you're in the gym. The girl knows why you're approaching her. She knows, right? So I think in this kind of instance, you want to start more with comfort than going straight for the hook. So start with comfort and then move it to attraction. Now, I wouldn't give this advice if you are out at nighttime, but listen, you're at the gym, just start with a little bit of comfort and then move to attraction after that. Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree with that. This is my normal get down. I've done this from time to time. 2 things, all right, that I think is really important. 1, laying the groundwork, all right, meaning, you know, social proof just in general is important, all right? If you become that guy at the gym, now this doesn't really help in the moment, this is laying the foundation. If you become the guy at the gym that everybody knows, you know, kick it with the people that work there. Get to know them. Get them to be on a first name basis with those people, men and women, all right? Get to, like, when you're in the locker room, kick it with some of the people in there. You know, my favorite go-to in the locker room is just like, hey, are those shoes comfortable when you're running?
Sure.
Because, like, I'm kind of in the market for new shoes, and, you know, like, are those good? You know, and that starts conversation. You know, you start to get to know people. And if you're anything like me, and I'm sure you're the same way, you know, if you go to the gym at a certain time, pretty much, you know, every day or every other day, you see kind of the same people there on a regular basis, you know? And so, like, look, if you come in there and everyone's like, hey, there he is, what's going on, man? And that kind of thing, and everybody knows you, when you start to talk to the girls, it's not that weird. It's not weird at all because you're the guy that everybody knows, okay? Second to that, one of my favorite things is this. So say I'm on a, I don't know, man, say Smith machine, something like that, right? And what I'll do is say there's a girl on that Smith machine next to me. I'll wait till she's done. Again, calibration, you're not jumping right in. You know, she's trying to bench press or something. You're like, hey, you know, I wait till we're done. I give her attention. Okay, like Luis said, you wait till the headphones are out,
Right.
you know. And what I will have her do is I'll ask her like, hey, are you about done over there? And she'll be like, tell me what she has to say. But then I'll be like, okay, cool. Would you mind when you're done, you know, just taking my phone and video recording me? Because I'm just trying to make sure my form is good. You know, when you're bench pressing, you can't really see anything except up. So I just want to make sure my form is good. And then most people are more than happy to do that, you know? And so when she comes over and like, okay, I'm good, you know, yeah, I can record you. Okay, now you got a couple of minutes to start a conversation and get a conversation rolling, joke around with her a little bit, show your personality off, get to know her, and then try to transition that from there to, hey, what are you doing after the gym? You know, whatever, you know what I mean?
And I think something that's really important, especially when you're at the gym, doesn't apply so much to, well, it does apply, but especially to the gym, when you're approaching, is that, look, the girl doesn't know yet. In her mind, you're just another guy approaching. So at that moment, she wants to continue with her workout. Maybe she'll chat with you for a couple seconds, but in her mind, she wants to continue with her workout. So at some point, you gotta let her know that, hey, I understand that you're working out. With that being said, I want to chat with you. Make her aware that you're aware that she's working out.
Great point. Great point. Yep. So, all right, guys, we're going to hop into number 3. Let's go. Number 3, setting up the date. Now, see, here's the thing, right? Look, if you're meeting a girl at the gym, wouldn't it be a good idea to have your first time hanging out, chilling, getting to know each other, be at the gym? Because here's the deal. You know, if you're out and about, you're at the bar, you're at the club, you're at the mall, you're on the street, wherever you're at, you know, like, at least for me, it doesn't occur to me to be like, you know, I really want to get to know you better. You got your workout gear. You know, like, it doesn't even occur to me to even think of that, you know. But if the girl obviously works out, she's at the gym, that's where you met her, why not make a place that's familiar, be that place where you get to know each other, because you know that she's going to be comfortable in her environment.
Yeah.
You know, so what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that's a great point. I think if you meet her at the gym, meeting at the gym for your first day is going to be a great idea. First of all, because there's going to be other people besides you two, and that's already going to make her feel more comfortable. Do you agree?
Yeah, I would agree.
And that's a huge thing. And she has the option to leave whenever she wants. So it's not something that you need to necessarily pick her up for. She can drive herself, you drive yourself, you meet there, and you split your ways whenever it's necessary. And I think that going on the first date at the gym is good too, because she's contributing and you're contributing. So you're both doing something that you like, and you're building off of that, instead of having her do all the work or having you do all the work.
Yeah, and I think another thing that's important too is, if you've been watching this series that we've been doing on date ideas, I'm a big advocate of bouncing. Meaning, going from one place to one place to one place, and that could all be in the same place, right? So you're like, for instance, the gym that we're at now has multiple rooms and multiple facilities and things like that. And the idea being, like, if you've ever had, like, if you've ever been in a situation where it's like, man, I've only known this person for a little while, and I feel like I've known him forever. In large part, and I don't know why, but psychologically, it's just like, when you bounce somebody from place to place to place to place, it's like, that comes on so much faster. Like, because you're going to multiple locations, and you just feel like you know that person better.
It also gives you a chance to kind of restart. So let's say you start over in the free weights and that dynamic isn't going so well. Well, you kind of move somewhere else, and it almost feels like a fresh start, and you can go on from there and do better than you were doing before. Over the free weights, you know?
Right, no doubt. All right, guys, we're gonna hop into number 4. Let's go. Number 4, what to do on the date. All right, now listen, you know, here's the deal. You're at a gym, okay? So, like, maybe maybe you're not doing it as like serious of
Right.
a workout as what you would normally do, you know, because you're trying to get to know that person and you want them to get to know you. And if it's like, well, this is cardio day for me and this is,
Right.
you know, lifting day for me, and I guess we'll reconvene in about 40 minutes or so, you know, like that's not getting to know somebody. That's just like, okay, it's workout day, you know? So what do you recommend doing together at the gym to get to know each other?
Yeah, so I think even before that, you want to be aware and you want to take this as an opportunity, especially if you have some experience in the gym, to lead.
Okay.
Perfect opportunity to lead the date. Doesn't mean that you're not going to listen to what she's saying or what she wants, but overall you want to lead the whole thing. So hey, we get there, we're going to start over here with doing some dumbbell press. We're going to start over here with doing leg press. And you got here through the whole thing. I think that's going to be a key to everything. But as far as what you're doing during the whole day, well, maybe you do that exercise first, and then you have her do it, and then you stop, and then you chat. There is no rush to get to the next thing. Now, I think you want to make a balance between having her push, you want to push the girl to get a good workout, but at the same time, you want to make it not so serious and have it be laid back at the same time. I know it can be a little complicated to do that, but you got to try your best to balance both of them out.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. Now, you know, I'll keep it 1 trillion with you guys. I have never did a first date at the gym, okay? But what I have done is girls that I'm dating have came to the gym with me. And what you said is so important, man, because like I wasn't even thinking this until you said it, and it like got my mind firing a little bit. You know, I had some really good opportunities to show leadership skills with women that I'm dating. They're coming to the gym with me because many of those girls, you know, like, you know, they're not workoutaholics, you know what I mean? And so they're, you know, they've been in gyms, but they're not like super duper familiar with it. So I'm showing them things and stuff like that, and they're getting turned on by the fact that like I'm telling them what to do. You know, I'm leading, they're following, and they want to fall, you know, they want to relax into that femininity and have somebody show them what to do, show them how to do it properly and all that. So I think that that's a really good point. So, all right, guys, we're going to get into number 5. Let's go. Number 5, after the gym. All right, so I'm a big advocate of planning things out, coming to the table with all kinds of ideas and suggestions and things to go do and see and have fun, get to know each other. And that's what this whole series is predicated on, right? So here's the deal. You're at the gym. You met the girl, you set up the date, you're on the date at the gym, working out, having fun, getting to know each other, joking around, all that kind of good stuff. What are you going to do after? Like, okay, so like, all right, let's go put on our regular clothes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow at the gym, you know. So what are you going to do after? I think there's 2 options here. You could set it up ahead of time when you're planning hanging out with this girl. We're going to go to the gym, then afterwards we're going to go, could be anything, get coffee. I'm not a big fan of coffee dates, but I mean, you know, something a little more chill, just to relax a little bit after working out, you know what I mean? So something after the fact. So you could do it then, or you could plan while you're at the gym. Oh, hey, by the way, Tuesday I'm going to be going over to this place that I always go to on Tuesdays. You're cool people. You should tag along. It's going to be a lot of fun. You know, so bring up that suggestion then, or plan, when you plan the gym date, plan to be doing something afterwards too. What do you think?
Yeah, so I would say if it's the very first time that you're meeting up with her in the gym, I think it's important to gauge how things are going. So let's say that things are not going so well. Well, actually, let's go back. Let's say things are going really well. I think it's a perfect opportunity for you guys to go and get food after. Because what do you want after you're done working out?
Right, true. Yeah, that's better than coffee.
And what I like about this is that in her mind, it makes sense. It's not like you're trying to do something secretly or you're trying to...
Let's take showers at my place.
I mean, it just makes sense for you to go get food after you're done working out. That's what everyone does. And the great part about this is that you don't have to go to a fancy restaurant. You just go get a carry-out, and it gives you an opportunity to be more intimate with her and maybe start talking about things that you weren't so comfortable talking about in the gym. Now, I would say that if things aren't going super well, but they're still going decent, I would like for you guys to start implementing the ideas of future workouts. So let's say today we worked out legs and it's going decent. Let's say put in the idea in your head like, oh, you know, it'd be cool next time we could do arms. I can show you this great arm workout that has been working out for me, or this great back workout. So just suggesting it, so that way when you leave, you have a reason to text her like, oh, by the way, I'm going on Tuesday to do back if you like to join. But at least now you kind of talked about it, whereas if you don't talk about meeting up in the future whatsoever, and it didn't go so well, well, you text her again, it's like, well, things didn't go so well. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, no, I think that's perfect. I think that's absolutely perfect. That's the perfect way to play it. Couldn't have said it better myself. You know, so yeah, I mean, look, that you could plan ahead of time, you could plan when you're there, you know, you could plan for doing something a different day. I mean, the options are endless there, but you're the one that has to take the action to make it happen. All right, you're the one that has to lead the interaction. In the last tip, we talked about leading, right? And so lead all the way through, bam, 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 beginning to end, right? You don't. She's gonna feel like that she's duped if you're like lead, lead, lead. Okay, now you take the lead now. She's gonna be like, oh, I thought this dude was a leader, you know. And so I think that's the perfect way to play it. So listen, guys, two things. One, if you are trying to up your game in the gym, and when I say game, I don't mean necessarily with women. I mean trying to get out, trying to get fit, trying to get your diet right, trying to get stronger, get better, more focused. This is the guy that you want to see. So what I want you to do is go to his YouTube channel, Beyond the Weight Room. The whole idea is, a lot of people know what to do in the gym. What do you do outside of the gym to help you inside the gym, right? So that's what Luis is here for. So I want you guys to go check out his YouTube channel. Second, what I want you to do is, look, this series on dates and date ideas and things like that, it's an ongoing series. We have a playlist going. Go to the first video in this series and just watch those jokers. Start getting some ideas flowing so as that you know what to do and you're prepared. So you know what to do and you're prepared when the moment is right. All right, I will see you there.